All right, Marlon. So, when someone is looking to purchase a property, credit is very important, right? What credit typically does is it determines how good of an interest rate you're going to get if you're getting a mortgage, right? So let's paint that as the scene. If I'm, say, somebody that's looking to buy a home in, say, the next 6 months, what are some tips that you could give me that will prepare me and put me in the best position possible? Credit-wise, of course.
Of course, absolutely. So, the best thing is, of course, you have to check your credit report first and foremost, just to make sure what you have there and how much outstanding debt, if you do have any outstanding debt there that is large. And that's important to know, guys, because, see, that's what's going to also take a turn for whether it's going to help your credit score or not. And also whether you have collections there or maybe some medical that might have appeared. Who knows what the case may be, guys. But that's important to also look into that as far as you can start preparing yourself 6 months down the line.
Got it. So pretty much a really easy, simple step is pull your credit report.
Yeah.
And really look at it and understand the things that are on it.
Yes.
Because a lot of people, it's true, they neglect, even looking at it. Things sometimes pop up. There's sometimes errors. I know that you've discussed that with me in the past before. Sometimes, people put the wrong social number and something that is on there shouldn't be on there. So that's a very, very important step so that you can kind of navigate. And then if somebody ends up having some real issues or questions, they can consult with somebody like yourself about how they can work on certain things, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Marlon. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of this, right? Let's give people real value here. What are the top 3 mistakes that consumers make that ruins their credit?
Wow. My goodness. So the first one I got to say is, hey, guys, if you have already credit cards that you paid off, whatever the case is, well, guess what, guys? Do not close it, because closing is only going to hurt your credit more, and it's going to stop activity from reporting, and it just shuts the whole history down. So, guys, do not make that mistake about closing. Please do not close any open lines that you have, open trade lines that you have. Please do not do that, because it will affect you tremendously, guys. That's the first one.
Number 1.
Yes. So then the second one, I would say co-signer. So be careful. As much as we want to help our loved ones or family or friend, we have to be careful also and have at least the what if factor come to your head. Say, well, what if something could happen 6 months down the line if I sign my name as a co-signer, to help somebody get a property, help somebody get an automobile, whatever the case is, and then eventually it comes back and boom, it hits you. So that's another thing to be aware of, and not to shut anybody down, but just know that, hey, things could happen. Life happens, guys. So anything could happen within a year, 6 months, maybe another year, a year and a half, 2 years. Who knows? Whatever the case might be. Who knows? We might go through another pandemic. Who knows, right? So these are the things that you guys have to also look into if you don't want to make the second mistake. And last but not least, the third mistake is I would say the medical, right? So a lot of us, of course, we have medical bills, and some of us forget to pay something, and it's always good to have a reminder where we're able to actually contact our, once again, we're able to contact the people who are actually collecting this, the medical bills, on behalf of the transaction that was made, right, to the time that they went to the hospital and checked themselves in, right? So, guess what? Here's the good news, guys. Do not allow it to just go quietly. Please make a phone call, negotiate something, even as low as $5 a month. And guess what? It doesn't even go to the credit report.
That's awesome.
You don't even get the medical collection showing on your credit report. And that's a great plus for everyone to know, because that's going to help them out tremendously.
Got it. So let me just recap that, so make it super clear to our audience. So your first mistake is making sure that people... Go ahead.
Do not close the account, please.
Don't close any of your accounts. If you have any accounts, don't keep them open. And then secondly is...
the co-signer. Be careful, guys.
Be careful with your co-signers. Make sure that you're having tough conversations. You never know what's going to happen, right?
Absolutely.
And then thirdly is the medical bills. Very huge, important information. I wasn't even aware of this. If you make some sort of arrangement, no matter how low the payment is, it will not end up on your credit report as some sort of collection or anything like that. So hopefully those are mistakes that you won't make. So